New album, Godspeed on the Devil's Thunder. What came first with this album, the music or the concept?
The music. Whenever we do albums, the music always comes first. You know, I just basically sit there, write, come up with ideas. You know, I put like songs together. I send them to Dan and the rest of the band. You know, and like Dan puts the lyrics, basically in whatever concept he wants to come up with to it when the music's been put together.
Yeah, but from the moment that the concept was there, did it change the music also?
No, not at all.
No?
No, it's quite weird, really, because it's quite uncanny how it all fits together. You know, it's what I'd written for this album was, it almost is like I got the feeling of it's meant to be. You know, I think it's just a case of like great minds think alike, to be honest. And also I think it's another case that we've been working so closely together for so many years. We just know what each of us are thinking on the writing music.
Yeah,
front, you know.
Almost feel.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, totally, yeah. Pretty much.
So, do you remember what the first song was that you wrote for the album? Or?
No. No. Oh, actually, yes, I do. Come to think of it, it was Midnight Shadows.
Okay, and okay, and how did it? Yeah, and did your writing was changing through the process? You know,
it got more vicious. It got more intense. You know, I mean, with Midnight Shadows, it was the first track I sort of properly tackled. We was on tour in the States, and I started writing that in my bunk on the tour bus with my laptop. You know, Logic Audio on the laptop. I had the samples on there, and I just started coming up with loads of different ideas. You know, and obviously you can't really get too immersed into it, shall I say, because it's really hard on a tour bus. You know, really, because you can't think straight. So many people on there, and it just doesn't work. So I basically had a skeletal of the song I wanted to do, and when we stopped in dressing rooms, I added a little bit more to it, set everything up, added a bit more to it, and kept going like that. And then eventually, when I got back to my studio, then I completely went to town on it. I mean, I locked myself away for like 3 months in my studio with a guy called Mark Newby-Robson, and we basically just completely went to town, and it was total solitude. And 3 months later, we come up with Godspeed and Devil's Thunder.
Is that the way you like to work? Just lock yourself up for?
Yeah, I prefer that. I do prefer that. You know, I can concentrate, no outside influence, don't talk to anybody, and that's that way I can concentrate and completely get lost in the music.
Yeah, and when Danny came up with that concept, did you all like it? What did you think of it?
To be honest, I never even heard of the guy until when he came up with the concept. You know, but he put across, said, "What do you think to this?" You know, and I said, "Yeah." Well, actually, to be honest, he gave me links to look at online, and he lent me a couple of books to flick through and stuff. And you know, I thought, yeah, I'd fit quite well what the guy's like in the Cradle of Filth universe, apart from not the children's side of it, obviously. But I thought it'd work well, really well, and it has worked well. You know, the album's been finished, and everybody's got the press release of the white label. It's come out very well indeed. Very happy with it.